Hey, what's up everybody, it's your brother FryeGuy here. Welcome to my very first tier video. Today we're going to be going over the Season 1 Rogues of Rogue Company, and hopefully we can come back to this and update it, whenever a new rogue comes out, and, whenever there's more buffs and, nerfs to different rogues, and, personally, like the title of this video says, this is a non-competitive player's view of all the rogues. Now, I do know a little bit about competitive, and I know exactly how rogues are supposed to play, but in terms, like, if you ask an actual competitive player, they will tell you that I don't know shit. So I didn't really want to make this a competitive video, but I really wanted to make this sort of a more of a comedic video, you know what I'm saying? And so like we're gonna start with S. S is going to be top tier, must pick. A, of course, is going to be solid picks. B is going to be like a good rogue pick, like a good pick that, if all the other good rogues are picked, this is a rogue that you want to pick. C is going to be like lackluster, and D is like, in my opinion, I wouldn't pick it. Now again, like I said, this is going to be a list based off of what I think, and everyone's opinion is their own. So if you think my tier list doesn't really match up with your tier list, then that's okay. Just leave it down in the comments below what you think is like the best 3 rogues. And I start off with Anvil, my boy, going out there throwing down shields, popping one shots with shotguns. We already know where we're gonna put him. I'll put him in the A. Now, I really want to make him an S rank, but the thing with Anvil is he plays very three-dimensional. Like, you got 3 different play styles. You either got the LMG push, you got the shotgun weighted out game, or if you're actually able to move around to your surroundings and you can get closer to opponents, you can be a little bit more aggressive with the shotgun. Or you're the guy that comes up, revives teammates, throws down the shield to protect them and whatnot. So really, Anvil is going to go with A because, he's still a top tier rogue, but he's not the best of the best. I definitely think only like 2 rogues, I want to say, are best of the best, even after their nerfs. So, like, they're must picks for competitive. Alright, go to number 2. And number 2, we're going to go with Chalk. Now, Chalk, I think, is like a C, only because he doesn't really do much for the team. Like, he's more like a solo player's wet dream. You know what I'm saying? You pick Chalk, you got the best shotgun in the game, probably. In my opinion, I think the arbitrator is a lot better, but Chalk shotgun, if you hit those headshots, man, you're golden. He's able to revive himself. He's got grenades. He has his own SMG, which is also really good. So Chalk is like a really good single player rogue. Moving over to Dahlia. Dahlia is one of the S ranks. I don't care who you are. I don't even care if you take this seriously or not. Dahlia, in my opinion, is like, you need to have Dahlia on a team playing competitive. And I know this is a non-competitive player's opinion on what the rogue should be. So again, non-competitive player, but I still definitely think Dahlia, if you're gonna take even ranked seriously, you're gonna need a Dahlia, like a coordinated Dahlia, to be able to run games and win games in ranked. Because if you have a Dahlia and the other team has a Dahlia or doesn't have a Dahlia, odds are and especially if your Dahlia is a good player, odds are you're probably gonna win the game. Move over to Dallas. We're gonna put Dallas in B, only because he is Intel. Now, I truly believe Intel characters are a solid pick, always. Now, they're not like a must-have unless you had someone that had like the best weapons, had Intel, and could fucking just dominate opponents and have like an amazing passive, then you could probably move that Intel character up to A. But until we get something like that, I think Intel characters are at a good B. His weapon range is good, his ability's solid, his equipment's solid, his perks are good. He's another one of those single player characters, but works better for a team, so that's why I'm putting him above Chalk. Moving over to Dima. Dima, I've actually seen some really good play, and I'm kind of torn between A or B, just because, like, you know, the game's kind of turning into a little bit more of a campy fest, and Dima has all these explosives, and he's a great weapon kit, you know, great perks. So I mean, I'm thinking about just putting him on B because he's kind of like right there with Dallas. So he's not the greatest pick of all time, but you know, he's there. He's a good hero. I think B's are just good heroes. You know, C's are more, you know, they're solid, but not really work well with team play. Moving over to the Fixer, I'm gonna put him at A just because he shuts down the smoke play. You know, his tier weapon is just so damn good. Even after the nerf, it's still like a solid pick. He has C4. His pistol's dirty. It's just like, he's the whole 10 yards, man. Fixer's the whole 10 yards. Then we're gonna move over to Glitch. Now Glitch. Move him over to C tier. Glitch is really only good against Anvil teams. Like, Glitch is your, you know, your counter pick. He's like the main counter pick in my opinion with Scorch and you know, he and Lancer. Those are like the three solid counter picks. And you know, he's really only good against Anvil teams. Like, he's not my favorite rogue to go up against because even if I want to place my shield down, you know, he's just gonna destroy it. He's gonna destroy my C4s. I place him, he's gonna destroy my APS. He's gonna get sneaky, come up close, and bye explosives. And you know, personally as an Anvil player, I don't like that. So I'm putting him down in C. I don't care. Although I do like his baseball bat and his guns. I do like his baseball bat and guns. Those are solid. Moving over down to Kestrel. Sorry, man, I gotta do it. As of right now, as of this uploaded video, Kestrel is over damn powered. I don't care. That very first explosive can one-hit kill. That's crazy. I've seen it. At least with two rogues with 100 health without tenacity. And it's just too much. I think it's too much. I think her guns are phenomenal. I think her perk kit loadout's phenomenal. Everything is phenomenal about Kestrel. Oh, also, the reason why Kestrel's grayed out along with Sigrid is because I don't have them unlocked, and I created these cutouts myself. So, you know, I just have to get over that one. Lancer. We're gonna throw Lancer in the B pile because I like Lancer. I think Lancer's cool. I like her skin with the cornrows. I like her shotgun. I like going fast. Big Sonic the Hedgehog fan here. I like going fast. Definitely Lancer is a super solid pick. You know, for being able to wipe out teams, being able, like, she has an amazing kit. I still think her shotgun's top tier. I think, you know, good Lancers looking at you next. Should definitely try out that shotgun sometime. It's super good. Moving over to Phantom. Since Phantom's recent buff with her new Nightshade, I'm gonna put her in the A just because she's so versatile. Like, you have these great snipers in the game and use headshots no matter what they would need, and then, you know, in the middle of the game you buy Nightshade and now you have two guns and you can just fool your opponent. Now I know Fixer can do the same thing, and I know really you don't really want to buy two guns, but in Phantom's case, I think it's okay to buy two guns. I think she's the only two-way player in the game. Like, because you don't really need those extra upgrades on her sniper. You really don't. I mean, it helps a lot if you're like an aggressive Phantom, but dude, you just buy the sniper and then you buy Nightshade, and and if you want to upgrade one of the two guns, you upgrade the Nightshade for obvious reasons, man. Like, I think Phantom is super solid in that case, and she's intel. I mean, if you're good, she's intel, but if you're not good, then you're a D player. Moving on over to Ronin. Ronin is, I think she's a B player as well. She is super fucking solid. She's your go-to rogue. She's the rogue that, she's like the fill rogue, you know? You have a player who doesn't know what to do. You already have a Vi, you already have a Trench, you already have a Sniper, or you already have a fucking Dahlia. You know, you need that extra firepower. You think the enemy team's a little bit more campy, like, so wait it out. You pick Ronin for her explosive powers. I still think Ronin's a better hero than Dima. I mean, I'll put Ronin if this helps you guys, you know. I'll put like that, like Ronin will be right there, number one in the B column. But like I said, she's just a fill rogue. She doesn't really, she plays a role, but she doesn't really play a role. Her role is to fill. Like, these characters are a little bit more important than this characters down here. But, these, like, B characters are still solid picks. And I know I'm definitely going to get a lot of hate for the Lancer being a B, but motherfuckers been winning championships on Lancer. I don't want to hear it. Saint, my boy. Gotcha, fam. I'm throwing him up in the A pile only because he's a healer. His new buff gave him the over-the-shoulder M4, and the over-the-shoulder M4 is just so phenomenal. And in my opinion, I love it. The gun's got no recoil at all. It's honestly insane. And with C4 now, dude, helping hand. Like, I still think, if you guys don't want to go with the Dahlia play, you have to have a Saint. Hands down, you have to have a Saint if you don't have the Dahlia. And I mean, like, personally, I'm kind of the edgy dude who wants to, like, counter pick. He doesn't really want to go with meta. And I know Dahlia is, like, a super solid pick for meta, like, the best medic in the game right now. But I would go Saint. And I would play Saint. I'll play Saint. I'll do it. I'll fucking play Saint. I'll do it. I don't care. Scorch. B. I love Scorch. I love you, Scorch. I love your shotgun. I love Replenish. I think Replenish needs to be on Anvil. But all I'm saying is Scorch is going to be because Anvil's an A. And Scorch is starting to become the best counter pick to Anvil because the shotgun cannot one-tap Anvils. And, like, with her shotgun, you can one-tap Anvils with that extra firepower. So, I mean, Scorch honestly might become an A. I really want to put Scorch in A, but she's kind of like Ronin where, she doesn't really have a role. She's the counter pick. I mean, if you have a very aggressive player and who knows how to play Scorch, knows how to play the game, and has access to that melee, then beware mouse and keyboard players that play Scorch. Sigrid. I'm going to put Sigrid in A only because, like I said, I am not a competitive player. Now, this is the controversial pick, and I still think Sigurd's A just because of the way she can hold down the fort a little bit better than Anvil, and she's able to take those C4 shots, so she can push teams, being able to take them out, at least take out one guy. If you have your team behind you, one other dude taking out the extra guy, and then the Sigrid focuses on the one character. You can easily wipe out a 2-team like that easily when she goes shields up, and her pistol is. I think the execution is the best pistol in the game, but her and the Fixer's pistol is just so good. It's so good. So good. And like, I have Sigrid locked, so I never played as her. Only played against her. Now, let me tell you, playing against her is a total nightmare. Especially for Wingman. So, just watch out for Sigrid's rogues. Watch out. Talon. My second main. I'm putting Talon in B along with Dallas, because he's the other Intel character, other than Phantom, like actual Intel character, and I like I like Talon a lot more than Dallas, just because of his weapons and his mag gloves. Like, I'm really good at throwing swords, so I'll throw swords, and then I'll just use the force, and I'll use the force to grab my sword back with Talon. And easily one of the best rogues. I think he's one more buff away from being an A tier. Maybe if he had a long range option. He does have a long range. That's right. He's got the DMR. I could put Talon in A. I'm putting Talon in A. I don't even care. I'm putting Talon in A, and you guys can eat it up. You guys can clickbait me, whatever. I think Talon is such a good rogue, man. I really do. I really do think he's a good rogue. Trench, speaks for himself, man. Top pick. These are all like top pick rogues. Okay, fine. I'm moving Sigurd down to B. Whatever. Top pick rogues right here. Vi. Don't even need to say nothing. Honestly, I think Vi is a little bit more S, and Trench is S actually. It's because these are like the 4 best rogues in the game. Now I know maybe Trench's barbed wire nerf can bring him down to A, because it doesn't really take up much of the field, and I mean, he has 2 now, so like, that's cool, but you can't even blow it up with your fist anymore. So I think maybe Trench could be an A tier, but he's still a must pick, man. You know, you got the Dahlia combo with the trench. You got 2 grenades. I mean, what more can you ask there? You know what I'm saying? If you're not linking with Kestrel, you're linking with Trench, or if you're not linking Kestrel Trench, you're linking with Saint. So either way, I think this is like a perfect example of a non-competitive player's tier list. Going forward, we can definitely update this, and I wanted to be a little bit more comedic with it, but I couldn't help myself getting a little bit more serious when it came to talking about these rogues. But yeah, man, I mean, what do you guys think? Do you guys think I should move some of these characters down to B, down to C tier? Am I not making myself clear? Let me know down in the comments below. If you liked watching this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. It'll really help me out with the YouTube algorithm, get my channel exposed, and getting a lot of these videos out. I'm more on the entertainment side of RoCo Company, so if you guys really want to stay tuned and be ready for whenever I drop any more of my videos, make sure to subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. And if you guys never want to miss any more Shotgun Anvil plays, make sure to go to my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/xFryeGuy. Link down in the description box below. I really appreciate it, Village. And you know, every day we're just gonna keep waking up, getting better, grinding, learning more, and drinking a lot of water. You know, I think I really want to drink a lot more water. So thank you guys so much again. Thank you for watching. I appreciate y'all. You all take it easy, and I'll see y'all next time.